What's up, y'all? This is Daku, and welcome to Operation Black Independence. What you see before you is a tomato plant that we've been growing indoors since September. Now, all the other tomato plants that we were growing outside, including the one in which we were able to grow over 100 pounds of tomatoes on, they've died off. They died off months ago. But here we are in February of 2015, and this plant has been growing and surviving, and it's very healthy. And as you can see here, it's not only healthy, but it's very, very tall. So what I want to do today, as we follow the plant all the way up, what I want to do today is show you how we've been able to help this tomato plant survive so long. We don't use chemical fertilizers on this tomato plant. Plants love vegetarians and vegans because the table scraps or your kitchen scraps you can use to feed your plants, and that's all we do. So we're going to take you into the kitchen and show you how we prepare our fertilizer for our tomato plant. So what we have right here is some old banana that I completely forgot about. And it's pretty much broken all the way down. Don't know if you can see that. But never throw your table scraps away if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. You can always reuse them in the garden. So we got our old banana and we have some kiwi fruit here. Kiwi and banana are high in potassium, and potassium is good for the overall health of your plants. So we're going to cut the kiwi up, and we're just going to put the whole banana down in our bullet here. Alright, so we're going to grind it up, put some water in it, blend it all together, and then we use that mixture as fertilizer for your tomato plant. Now, one thing I want to mention is that we prefer to use rainwater, but since our rainwater is frozen outside, we're going to go ahead and use the spring water. And if you don't have any rainwater or spring water, then you can use the tap water, but that's your last option. So we're going to go on into the grow room and show you how to pour this mixture at the base of your tomato plant. So what we're going to do is focus on the base of the tomato plant here. And all the way down at the base of the tomato plant, if you can see, when we planted the tomato plant, we put a container inside of the larger container. This is a homemade container. We just cut it out on both ends and planted the tomato plant down in this container and put the small container inside the large container, so that when we feed the tomato plant, we pour the nutrients, the fertilizer if you will, right down into the small container, so it goes directly to the roots of the tomato plant. So let me move this, move the chives out of the way, and we're going to get our mixture. And you don't have to use the whole thing. Just use about a quarter of this cup. Pour it in. And that will soak down into the roots of the tomato plant and the tomato plant will feed off of the natural fertilizer that we just gave it. Now, one of the things that I like to do is take a shovel, you take a shovel and you just kind of force it down in, help it down in. But be gentle, you don't want to damage your tomato plant. Okay. You can leave some on the top, but this can attract insects. We don't want you to think that all insects are bad. Some insects are very beneficial. Okay. So the tomato plant will then feed off of this natural fertilizer here. So this has been Daku. I hope this has been helpful. Akabo, Wakatu.